and then down like he was riding an escalator.
It's a session, and it builds, and we build off each other's energy, and we thrive off each other's energy, and we just make it happen. I love being a part of anything like that.
Of course, when I go into a skate park, the first thing I do is scope it out and look for any kind of drops or weird looking things. This time, the hardest part was ollieing far out into the transition. So I like jump out, and I'm not good at that.
Oh, I was jealous because I saw Bam get up there, and I'd been looking around. When he got up there, I was like, oh, I didn't see, how could I not have seen that? So I climbed up there and just figured, well, you know, maybe just go for the bomb drop off. And I didn't want to take away any of his thunder. I didn't want to try and take anything away from what he had done. But the moment seemed right to just keep it rolling. And I figured the crowd would appreciate it to see a couple guys put their bodies on the line.
Street demo was one of the best by far. Crowd was pumped, the skating was second to none. The official word was that Matt broke his wrist when we were in Sacramento, and then Ellis got just jacked up at Encinitas. 2 vert guys gone. See ya.
Yeah, it was pretty much just Sean and Tony's demo, and you know, it's hard doing a demo with 2 people because if the other person gets hurt, then it's just you.
Drop in and do a mix right now.
Oh, dude, no. Pretty exhausting because at any given time you walk back up to the deck and it's your turn.
Like when any person who's been skating like 10 years plus on vert, you never, not in your keenest hour did you ride, fall off, run up the stairs, drop in straight away and keep going. No one ever does that.
I looked down at Tony and I saw that he was winded and he was kind of over it. And I recognized that. And so I didn't really have anything to offer the vert demo, but I figured if someone's riding the ramp, that's better than our vacant ramp.
The street guys always come to our rescue when we're slim pickings on the vert. Mike was the first to clear out the mini ramp so that we could transfer. The trick 360 board slide, I've been trying it for a while, and I made a couple in Encinitas, but I haven't come close anywhere else.
Because the ramp's real tight, so half the time I'm out too far and I'm not landing on board on the carpet.
The crowd has to get fired up, and I was really disappointed during the vert demo that they weren't giving Tony the appreciation that he deserved, you know. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe they were just kind of like standing there.
Hey, how many times has Tony Hawk come here? What the hell are you people doing? Make some noise for this guy. Come on!
And eventually they started responding, and Tony responded.
I made some stuff that I don't usually make, and I didn't get hurt. That's all it takes for me. Just make a few pretty good things and not get hurt, and I'm just happy. We leave the place, and like, yes, it was a success.
I can't go to Canada because my visa doesn't allow it.
We knew Sean couldn't go to Canada because he's a minor, and he's not with his parents, obviously, or any legal guardian.
It's been so much fun just being able to hang out on the bus with everybody and, you know, do the whole demo and be a part of that whole thing.
Bye.
Matt Hoffman broke his wrist, so Matt went home.
I want to thank Tony for letting me bring my family on this tour. It's been an amazing experience.
I try not to think about the fact that our vert skaters are dropping like flies, because I don't want to have that pressure. Once we get to Seattle, we have to go to Vancouver. It's not that far, and this is cement playground, the whole place, 10 parks within, you know, the city limits. So we got to go there. We have to.
It's my second home. I love Canada, and Canada loves me. I hope still.
Canada has a great skate scene. So many pros have come out of there.
People from Canada can skate everything, and people from everywhere else pick one.
I've always seen Canada skateboarders as really progressive.
Alex wanted to go on the Vancouver skate tour with as many of us as he could, and so we started early and just hit as many as we could.
The whole west coast of California, Oregon, and Washington and Vancouver is just a huge skate park scene. We're getting 4 or 5 new skate parks every summer in Vancouver, in the core downtown area. There's possibly 68 or 70 skate parks in British Columbia alone.
I can't believe there's like 20 of these in Vancouver. It's amazing. USA needs to get their act together.
The cities are pumping the money into the skaters because they know that it's a youthful sport, and that there's empty tennis courts out there, but all the skateboard parks are packed all night long.
Getting ready, we're going to hit as many parks as we can today, 3, 4, maybe 5 if we're lucky.
We started out at a new park called Park Gate. It's a little coping bowl with a small speed course attached to it.
I don't see many people in Vancouver learning kickflips in the grass. In Vancouver and Calgary, places like that, they learn like dropping in and axle stalls and carving. Hello, people out there, carving. It's something you need to have if you're a skateboarder.
Tony out there ripping Bam, Barley, a whole bunch of my friends from North Vancouver, from the NV Lokes.
Everybody's going to have a really good day today. I swear to you, it will be good.
This park is fun. I wish we could stay longer. But Alex is taking on a rushed tour of the Vancouver skate parks.
We're at Sealand Bowl at the mouth of the Seymour and Lynn Canyon Rivers. In 1978, they laid the concrete for that snake run, and it's just the perfect place to learn how to skate. I used to rip down there at like 7 o'clock in the morning after doing my paper route on Sundays and skate till the big boys showed up.
We had a contest here in '86. I got 3rd.
It's usually just a challenge for people to come here and be able to go down the bowl and then come all the way back up.
It was just the funnest, you know, just to get back to the roots of just rolling down a wave, you know. It kind of makes you think, like, to never forget about, like, where it all started.
Hopefully they never get rid of it. Hopefully they never take it away from us, because it's definitely soulful. I mean, this is my community, really, so all my friends are here. A lot of good memories.
The last park that we went to, what was it called? Hastings. That park was great.
The best bowl in the world. Hastings Park. It's only been open for about 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, and it is probably the best bowl in the world. I'm super proud of that place. Helped to design that one.
That's like one of the best parks ever. Best cement parks. It was insane. It was fun. It was a really good day.
Everywhere in the world is getting some really good skateboard parks. It's just that every different area gets a different style of park. We're going to see a whole bunch of ATVs out there, you know, all-terrain vehicle kids who can just skate everything. They're not just going to concentrate on doing handrails or flip tricks or vert ramps or skate parks. It's just going to be everything. It's going to be hopefully a whole generation of kids who like to skate like I like to skate. Just go out there and skate what's put in front of you.
I think we've seen more skate parks on our West Coast trip than we did all of last year. I'm not really looking forward to hockey. I don't ice skate. I never played hockey.
Ice hockey? Well, there's no way that I'm gonna help win. The only person that we got that's gonna do anything is Vallely.
I'm as pumped for ice hockey as I am for the demos. There's something about putting on the equipment and getting out there. It's a great sport.
The only guy that is up for anything and a good sport about everything was like, yeah, can't do it. Guess who this is?
Well, I didn't have all the gear, and it was just becoming such a hassle, and everyone was ready to go, and I was just like, I was uncomfortable. You gotta put on like 80 pieces of equipment. I don't see how. Those guys must show up 2 hours early just to put on that stuff.
Everyone starts getting amped. It was like we were on a professional hockey team.
That was probably the most intense moment of the game. Us before we went out the door. We were like, I was like, dude, we're gonna get gnarly out here. And then, you know what? I was convinced that we were gonna get gnarly out there until I stepped on the ice. I was like, yeah, 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 oh.
The funny thing was, here we're all grown adults and we're going to play 13-year-old kids.